Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing the home team. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Johnson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Kareem. And it's LeBron in the 3 slot.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
This one for 3. Here's O'Neal. Good work defensively by Yao.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Williams kicks to Gasol. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James. Free throw good, Gasol. And he makes the first but misses the second. Johnson dishes to O'Neal. Unloads. Goes back up. Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Defended by Gasol. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Williams kicks to Yao. Outside for George. Here's Williams. No good that time. Great D that time from Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Tries again. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Williams. Here's Gasol. The kick out to Williams. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. The shot, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
They get a hand on it. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Johnson dishes to O'Neal. The jump hook. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Williams kicks to George. Back to Williams. It's blocked by Shaq. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Charity stripe shot. Again, Los Angeles. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Westbrook. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Stolen by Wade. Knocked loose.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Now here's Walton. Out to Wade. Back to Westbrook. Here's Walton. It's tipped. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. "36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Wall slams it home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Kicks it out to Harden. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hill out there with Worthy. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Rodman in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Harden. It's his first trip to the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Shaq is checked in for Los Angeles. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Baylor, he's checked in for James Harden. Williams dishes to Gasol. Good. The nice assist for Williams. 6 points for Marc Gasol.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Worthy kicks to Rodman. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. Rebound by Yao.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Baylor gets the bucket.
I mean, no one really near him, but still he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
A shot by McGrady, no good. McGrady's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Baylor passes to George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
The jump hook. And O'Neal finishes inside. Shaq's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Outside Williams. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
John Wall's checked in for Williams. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Love's checked in for O'Neal. Pierce comes in for Dennis Rodman. James checked in for James Worthy. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hill.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Rejected by Pierce. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Poked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Paul George with the steal. Wall against Westbrook. Outside, Wall. Unseld. Pierce covering. Here's Unseld. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Marcus Gasol is out there with Yao. Then it's Williams. Then it's Baylor. And it's George in the 3 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Gasol a screen. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by LeBron. Here we go, one-on-one. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Yao up top. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Outside for George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Shaq. And the first one drops. Paul Pierce is checked in for James. And George drops them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Unseld. Offensive rebound. Outside, George. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Love comes in for Shaq. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Here's Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. Wade dishes to Pierce. From about 19 feet, DeBusschere kicks to Gasol. And here they come. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Williams up on top. The pass to DeBusschere. That shot off. Excellent D there from Pierce. Wade kicks to Pierce. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Yep, that one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Love. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
So both teams making some changes here. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Westbrook passes to Wade. Love dishes to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good off the front iron. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Gasol. lays it up and banks it in. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rodman comes in for Kevin Love. And James Worthy is subbed in for Pierce. Harden. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss. In the corner, Harden. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
The offensive rebound. Gasol dishes the Wall. Pierce wide open. He fires. In the corner, Harden knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The home team leading by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here is Harden. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James. D-Wade out there with Johnson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Walton in at the power forward. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. And then Wade slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
The putback, and Harden on the follow.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
To Busher. Passes it to Harden. Here's Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Here's George. The offensive rebound. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Outside for Gasol. Back to Baylor. Launches a three. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. 12 points and 1 rebound.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Yao. George with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Kicks it out to Baylor.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
.130 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball's knocked loose. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way. And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
You know Gasol is playing well. He has 9 rebounds, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now, here's Baylor. .44 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Oh, an open look for Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now.
Oh.
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 7. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
You summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Near the three-point line, it's Love.